Welcome to Remade in California. I'm career coach Pat Pattison. This is a show about reinvention, inspiration, and transformation. Tools you can use if you are launching a new career or business or simply reinventing yourself. Our expert guests help us explore new ideas, educational programs, and job resources available to you right here in California. During this show, we'll be reviewing nutrition and fitness education. A lot of information and disinformation, what is true, what isn't true, and who can you trust. Later this half hour, Kevin Bailey, having maintained a weight loss of over 70 pounds, this busy father will give us tips for keeping a balanced fitness schedule of strength and conditioning that fits into your lifestyle. We'll also have with us Dr. Sheila Foreman, author of The Best Diet Begins in Your Mind. As a clinical psychologist, Sheila will discuss with us mindfulness eating, emotional eating, and her own professional reinvention. But joining us now is the fitness gourmet, Patricia Greenberg, author of Live Well, Age Well, who can help us know how to discern good nutritional education and information. Patricia, welcome to the show.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Yeah. So you have a BA in food and nutrition. Tell me what that is.
It's a comprehensive degree.
Okay.
It's also can be referred to as a dietetics degree. And what I do is I study the core sciences that help us learn the metabolic pathways of how food is metabolized, how food works with your body to provide you energy and nutrition.
Is there a specialized education to get a certification in California?
Yeah,
or?
California's tricky and it's all in the wording.
Okay.
So the first place you want to start, if you're looking for a nutrition professional to help you,
Right.
the person should have a minimum of a bachelor's in either nutrition science, food and nutrition, or dietetics.
Okay.
There is a designation called a registered dietitian, and that is really what a hospital or healthcare setting will look for. And they want that because it ensures that you have the education necessary to help people with their nutrition, specifically in situations where you might be medically compromised and so forth.
Sure, yeah.
And it'll cover the insurance.
Okay.
So you take an exam, it's called a registered dietitian, also requires an internship. And if you have a master's degree in nutrition, you can call yourself a nutritionist and apply for insurance for the patient. Other than that, anything goes in the state of California.
So
you can get
beware, huh?
You can get a mail order degree. You can go and get a certificate program. Okay. So it is tricky, and it's important for people to look out for what the credentials of the professional is that they're working with.
Be careful who you're dealing with.
Yes.
So I think a lot of people think in terms of eating healthy just about losing weight, kind of a vain society that we are.
Yes.
But tell us more about. We have a nice spread here. What are some of the nutritional cornerstones that we can establish for ourselves?
Yeah, it's very interesting that people the first place they'll go is I need to lose weight.
Right.
And what I tell people is first go and get your medical checkup first. And do you have high cholesterol? Do you have diabetes? Do you have something in your body that is compromised and can be helped through nutrition? So we look first, of course, the number one thing people look for is the calorie level.
Right.
But I just want to preface that the nutrition density is the cake, the cookies, the candy, those kinds of things we want to stay away from, of course, whether it's weight loss or a medical condition. But keep in mind that the more raw and unprocessed and healthy the food is, the more nutrient dense it is. So therefore it's good for you. And one of the byproducts of staying away from processed food is weight loss often comes with that.
Just as almost a,
it's a byproduct of eating healthy,
right.
Yes.
So I know people are in terms of being informed about what's in all this food, how do we know?
Yeah. My favorite tool in the world is the nutrition label.
And
I've got it right here in front of you.
Those religiously. Those
yes,
are great.
Good for you.
Yeah.
And I brought in a number of food products that have the nutrition label. And the first thing we want to look at is the servings. Okay, so there's 130 calories on this label. Does that mean the whole item is 130? No, it means 1/6 is 130 calories.
You got to be quick with the math.
Very, very quick. And there's certain items that we have misconceptions about. We were taught as children something is good for you. The thing I hear, it's an old-fashioned adage, but well, if it tastes good, it must be bad for you, and if it tastes bad, it must be good for you. That's not true. There's so many wonderful products out there that are healthy and delicious and really taste very good. Yeah.
And tell me about the portion size.
Portion, yes. So we have this.
Because I know that's something we talked a little bit.
Yes, I brought
you
in.
look at the calories,
yes,
you think, oh,
yes.
this is nut mix.
Yes,
I can
yes.
do no wrong.
I'll point at a few. The number one thing is we want to have a little snack. Well, let's have a little trail mix or nut mix.
Right.
In the big bag, usually it's a quarter of a cup is 150 calories.
Right.
Some are a little less, some are a little more. So a quarter of a cup is 150.
It's a small cup.
We're inclined towards eating the big cup. So
I'm inclined to the whole bag.
We all are, yeah. And it's not that filling to eat a quarter of a cup.
Yeah.
So multiply that by 4, you have 600 calories just in a snack alone.
Right.
And generally, an adult woman should eat between 1,600 and 1,800, an adult male between 1,800 and 22, depending on the fitness level.
And is age, I mean, is that a huge factor?
You should eat less as you get older, but funny
your
enough,
metabolism's going to slow down.
the metabolism does slow down, but again, funny enough, with age, sometimes you just naturally lose weight. The bad years, funny enough, are where we peak. Between late 30s up to early 50s is when people have the potential to gain the most weight.
Wow.
And that's when you have the most energy, so you should be paying attention.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
So what are some tips you can instill in a parent for their kids?
So for whether it's a parent, an older person, someone living alone, roommating, a student, all ages, I think the number one thing is to have healthy food when you get home.
Okay.
That seems to be the biggest challenge. What do we keep in the house?
That is really true.
So something I do, a baseline in my house, is I always have a bowl of cut up fruit. I have a salad or sliced vegetables. I always have a bowl of hard-boiled eggs. That way, if you need a little protein, you can quickly grab a hard-boiled egg, throw it on some salad, and maybe a little side of hummus, and you have a nice, healthy, light meal, which is also very filling.
Yeah,
Yes.
and like I have a fruit bowl out, kind of like
fresh
we have
fruit.
there, and I really, it's a matter of go have the apple instead of the potato chips.
And again, over and over I say, if you want to have a treat and you feel like a little piece of chocolate, it's okay.
Yeah.
Be very mindful of the amount that you're eating. And I think the first thing to get past is to educate yourself about the label and what's in your food.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So you're a fan of moderation, not total abstinence.
Yes, I think that what happens
depriving
is
yourself.
We hear the thing you walk into a supermarket, it's very scary. Cholesterol-free, gluten-free, no added fats, no MSG. Well, what can I have and what can I have?
Yeah.
And so again, close to natural is better.
Right.
I know that it's easy and cheap to go to a fast food restaurant, but I think really the best thing to do is to try to make a little effort to have good food at home.
So for more information on Patricia and to buy her book, Live Well, Age Well, visit her website, thefitnessgourmet.com. Next up, I'll be joined by Dr. Sheila Foreman, psychologist and author of The Best Diet Begins in Your Mind. And still to come, Kevin Bailey, medical exercises specialist, shows you how you can keep your body strong. Don't leave yet.